So we're going to say var image underscore list colon XML semicolon. I won't always write these notes, but just to start this off to kind of get you comfortable, it's what I generally do. So, and tell it the file path. Okay, so what we need to say here is a variable name that will be the loader for the XML. So we're going to say XML underscore loader colon URL loader equals new URL loader, opening closing parentheses, semicolon, XML loader dot add event listener, opening parentheses, event dot complete, in all caps, comma. And what we need to do here is come up with a function name or a variable name to define later as a function. So we're going to say when underscore XML underscore loader underscore is complete. And we only have to type that one more time. So actually, you can go ahead and copy this if you wanted. We're going to get to this in a minute. We won't use it for a couple minutes, but keep it on deck. All right. So right here, what we need to do is, direct it to our file path. So we're going to say XML underscore loader dot load, opening parentheses, new URL request, opening parentheses, quotation marks, name our XML file, load underscore images underscore gallery. All right, so what we need to do is basically just go ahead and define what this is. So we're going to say function when underscore XML underscore loader underscore is complete, opening parentheses, event colon event, closing parentheses, colon void, opening bracket. Here's how we're going to set this up. Try, opening bracket, image underscore list equals new XML, opening parentheses, event dot target dot data, closing parentheses, semicolon. We're targeting this inside of the XML file. And if you remember, it was XML list and file type that we set up as our areas to look for inside of the XML file. All right, so here we'll say var, excuse me, XML underscore list underscore of underscore images colon XML list equals image underscore list dot file underscore type. All right, and if you remember, this is what we have inside of our XML file. Image list being the complete list of images, file type being the file paths to whatever kind of images that we're trying to load in. And you can load several different images. I basically try just the normal JPEG, GIF, PNG, stuff like that, which works, lightest file size. I mean, really, you could even throw in some SWFs in there, and I'm sure it would. Now, it wouldn't probably work how you want it to, but you could probably play around with it, test it out. I don't know, maybe later on we can try to call one of the files from the site or something. I don't know, just to test it out. So, let's see, we should say this. Okay. Let's get on down to the next line, and what we're about to do is set a loop that basically runs through all the images inside of the XML file and somewhat loads it into the file. It basically gets all the names and finds the images just to kind of prep it to load the images in. And how we need to set this up is as an array. So let's say var image underscore array colon array equals new array, opening closing parentheses, semicolon, next line. Basically create the setup for the loop, which would be more of a number. All right, and here's how we're going to set that up. Var number underscore of underscore images underscore in underscore XML colon int equals XML underscore list underscore of underscore images. Those underscores sometimes throw you off, but it's all good. If you read it, it'll make sense. All right, length, opening, closing parentheses, semicolon. And obviously you can see what we're doing here. All right, we're taking this, the number of our images inside of the XML, which is basically all our file names. All right, we're saying it's equaling the length of the list of images. All right, and the list of images is what? Our XML list. All right. So next line. This is how we set the loop for opening parentheses I equals 0 semicolon I